Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. How we all doing today? Everything looks a little bit different now, doesn't it? Okay, I got to be real careful here. There, I think I can do that right there. There we go. There's that Peterbilt that I'll be driving for October. These far away shots, it's too easy to accidentally get a license plate on there. Try to be careful about that. Uh, this is the big truck camp here that I'm staying in. So yeah, I can. All right, I think I can get that a little bit better. All right, that'll be working. Actually, belongs to a good friend of mine. Him and I work together on occasion. He has another close and personal friend that he's very famous all of a sudden on the internet. So yeah, I rub shoulders with the rock stars, don't you know? Yeah. Anyway, beautiful yard. So what was I saying? Yeah, a friend of a friend was going to drive this truck. A very famous guy. And he doesn't have time to do it, so I'm doing it instead of him. So there we go. Anyway, lots of firewood out here. I'm sure I'm going to be okay collecting and harvesting any and all of these broken down dead branches, which is the only thing that I burn anyway. So should not have any disapproval from that, I don't think. So there should be a good 2 or 3 weeks ahead of me here driving truck out here in, well, we call it's technically central North Dakota, but to all of us so-called Easterners, any of us from the east side of the state, once you get out to central North Dakota, it's basically, you feel like you're in the West. So, everything, the central on west in North Dakota, and I can assure you it's got a drier, more western climate. There we've actually got some buttes out here in this part of the country. Of course, you get out to Medora, the very famous Badlands are out there. And you'll see some really pretty country out there as well. So anyway, that's where I am. First day out here. I'm just setting camp and doing a little maintenance on the truck that I'm going to be driving, and just setting up camp. So there we are. So I'll get my my beautiful old Peterbilt fired up, and I'm going to pull it right up in here to my little yard and set up shop right here. Got toolboxes and stuff, and my own personal little camping yard here. So I'll get set up and probably get some solar panels set out and collect some sunshine. I'm close enough to the landowner's house. He's gonna be able to fill me up with water, and yeah, maybe even a little bit of electricity once in a while. Run a cord to the house. Get my chimney opened back up. Get the wood cap, the airflow cap back on. That's my travel cap. What I do is all that is a cut off plastic Ovaltine jar, and it fits perfectly over that pipe. So that's for traveling. So that keeps any wind from being blown down the pipe and into the camper. backwards and keeps any rain from coming in there. So travel cap, boop, pop that off, pop my vented cap back on there so I can run the wood stoves. One of these days, if it ever cools off, we got some nice warm weather in this part of the state right now. As you can see, a beautiful tree, completely surrounded by all these beautiful trees and lots of dead branches to harvest for a nice, fun little overnight freedom fire. We'll get to do that. Okay. And we're ready to go. All right, I'm Dead Wolf. See you soon on the next one. We'll have this kind of fun. You know it. It feels good out here. It really does. Thanks for being there, everyone.